Hey, so this is going to be my take on the AKG K240 headphone. So, my experience with these headphones is rather mixed. I have some good things to say, I have some bad things to say. The one thing that you can rest assured of about this review that I'm about to give you is that it will be quick, to the point, and my personal experience with these headphones. I'm actually going to start this video with a bit of science and throw the frequency meter here. As you can see, this is the frequency response of these headphones. It's from artings.com. It's a source that I generally trust. This is their take on the measurements of this headphone, technically speaking. So, I've had mixed experiences with these headphones. They are actually the first professional headphone that I ever purchased. Professional in quotations, meaning people buy these headphones to have an experience that is as flat as possible. They want to have as, unbiased of a sound as humanly possible. I think that these headphones definitely, as you could see from the meter shown earlier, hit that mark on the head. Though I do feel that they have an accentuation toward the treble end of things, which I really dislike. They're already extraordinarily flat, and to my ears, a flat signal already sounds rather imbued with mid to high ranges. So to then have an accentuated bump in the treble end of the spectrum creates this, really trebly headphone that has very, very weak bass, which is exactly what this headphone is. Now, the build quality is pretty solid. You can see here that there is an XLR style quarter jack plug that plugs into this. Well, it's not a quarter jack, it's a 3.5 millimeter jack, but you plug this cord out here and you can see that it has this nifty little XLR looking cable here. As far as the band is concerned, it's got a nice construction and a nice look to it. I've always found that these headphones had a really nice aesthetic. It's got the two bands for the headband and then the AKG logo. I've always found that to be quite appealing and just nice to look at. Again, the XLR style plug is really cool to me, but I digress. The pads are a little fake feeling, a little generic feeling, and these headphones, just build quality wise, are heavy duty enough while simultaneously being lightweight, but I have had a pair of them go out before. I think it was the left channel that just died for really no reason, seemingly. It just went out. Could have been a lemon, I'm not sure. But that's one of my biggest complaints, is that of the many headphones I do have, these pair of headphones died when I was using them very lightly, pretty quickly. So this is actually a newer pair that I just purchased probably a couple of months ago, so we'll see how these fare in the future. But my experience with these headphones is otherwise one that is pretty balanced. I personally have different headphones that I'll mix on for a flat reference mix, but I do feel that these headphones are obviously pretty flat, as again referenced by the reviews of these headphones and the take that many have on these headphones. It's a flat headphone. It gets the job done for basic studio recording and mixing. I think it's probably best suited for vocals. You're not going to get really good mixes for bass heavy things. If you're needing to hear lower frequencies, these are not the headphones to be using for that, because you will not hear them. Another big note for these headphones: if you're going to be using them, understand that the bass reproduction is bad and only gets worse with increased volume. So these headphones will tend to distort when they get a lot of power driven into them. So just be wary of that. Other than that, I would say that this headphone is a pretty reliable studio headphone. If you're tracking vocals or listening to your mix and just trying to get a generally flat idea of what it sounds like with a bit of an accentuation in the treble end of things, this is your guy right here. It's really good. I'm going to give these headphones a 6.5 out of 10 because I do have better headphones, I feel, that get the job done and what these things purport to do. That's my take on the AKG K240.